kolopa.com hiyo.
Kainisha, kaisha mshikumunzi. Kolopa.com. Tuango.
Tamwaru Ishiba. Dandy crazy, yes. Oh. Kolopa. Dandy crazy like any Indulish.
Kolopa.com. Vai mais lá então. 50. Ok. Domani fai tu.
Amen. So katushinga ma allergies. Amen. So ama allergies kuro mwebantu.
Ni allergy. You have to be careful. Ni allergies. Na watampa kuna wale swipe kwa.
Spring ama pollen.
Yeah.
Welcome Facebook. We are live both on Facebook and TikTok. Kale pa Facebook.
Kale Seni, come here, welcome guys.
Facebookers and TikTokers, welcome. Kale. Ingireni fye. Kolopa.com Rimbonshi.
We can put Kolopa.com.
Rimbonshi Kolopa. What's the title?
Kolopa.com.
At Dandy Crazy. Kolopa.com.
Baby boomer kuya bebere 2026 baby boomer uyishibire.
The prophet of Africa, IBRAHIM.
Yes. Ukwisa tulange ishila. Fida Jesus ya ishila tule aleta Christianity. Yeah, the whole world. The whole world. Ah, fiance fiaba nenshita. Tuwalaka chitenshi. Okay, now Lusango Rimbo. Again, in the Facebook, I don't own the rights to the music. Facebook. Kolopa.com I don't.
It's a game of a duo dice.
Kolopa. kolopa.com. Kolopa ni mukuru wa chito. 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 Prophecy mwevan pali abalens jipsha pa Facebook at what is fun. At nish tutemenwe.
Now we are very happy that Africa as a child who is teaching all the leaders in Africa how to do it, how to work for the country. So we are happy. And KOLOPA.com is a baby boomer. They are now going to be pensioned next year. Baby boomer, you should write yourself on the pension list.
Facebook, I don't own the rights to the music. KOLOPA.com 2026. Baby boomer kuya bebere out. Baby boomer baona Africa kuya. KOLOPA.com. Awe, never furungana. As Ibrahim ngamupapa muno mobusho ngamumona ngamupapa muno my Ibrahim TRAORE. Umwana wes.
Welcome, Emmanuel, welcome. Say a word, my dear brother, welcome. A word. Mr. Emmanuel, welcome.
Bravo, Tuka. Man Mota. Hey, welcome, Man Mota.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
We are excited because tomorrow a big thing is happening in Africa tomorrow. There is a big solidarity protest to champion along IBRAHIM TRAORE to support what he's doing in his country. So kuleba protesti kulumu Africa, Mailo.
The whole Africa.
The whole Africa, they are rallying their support. Pamwa ichomwa no wako ifiadira mumala efiade chitakulia.
Solidarity.
So kuli solidarity march Mailo 30th April to support IBRAHIM TRAORE. Futi no supporter to condemn ifide chitika mu Congo. Inkondo ya Congo ya chiramo how many years barwafi. Barwafi. So na ifwe na tutemwa na nguna baleta masai balo tatu ya kwete na vile panta tuakula balandapo. twakulalanda pafile chitika twakulanda pafile chitika ku Burkina Faso. This is what we'll be talking about. What's happening in Africa, in Burkina Faso. Efo tukalalanda. Bali kanyokulanda. So now we are one Africa. You know, Don Oscar. Ibrahim that one Africa ma border ya isuka. So tukaya ku Burkina Faso kulia kuinopa tukala ilandi la chilandelande. We are going to Burkina Faso, one Africa, no border. Today. Because he mentioned the fire to Charity. Oh, Kaina Baleta Saiba, no number 2 chitation. Oh, Tukalanda 30. Oh, ciao, buonasera. Ciao, Franco. Buonasera. If I to the fight for Kulanda, ciao. Let's learn from some. Tabale focus ambili bale tukanya bale tuisalo tunwa. Ikutwa sambili kuri bena. No kubalumbula tutakora balumbula. Ifwe tatole focus ambili kuri bena. Ifwe tatole focus ambili kumalega. Lekeni mpele kwa example. Mu chalo mu fialo fense mwali ba my history. Forever pepa ko ifo tomoku pepa kwali by history ati David was the greatest king in Palestine, in Israel. King David. That's why the Jews, they have the Star of David. He was a great leader. They remember him, and they are very happy about him. I come to this country, Italy. We had Dante. Dante was a poet. He's the one who came out with the language called Italian. Because in Italy, there were different languages. So Dante came out with the language which we call now Italian. So he is an icon. And the people, they talk about him. They study Dante at school. Even in America, I think you people might have studied Dante and things like that. So in Zambia, we are going to study. Ina muna kanimu curriculum kufunyamo tuliati kustada kakosu kustada kamba mokopolo kustada kuba nani bali abonse kufunyamo fidya na funyamo na sasa bikamwati David Kaunda legacy. One friend Simon Mwansaka Pwepwe legacy. Otwa macheni nocho kuchifunyapo pampia ukuchibika po. It's the opposite. Ile ama leaders prefer akuntanshi for in the future. It's the opposite. Kubika macheni pali okufunyapo ifya ku UK. Kufunyapo ifya pa America. Kubika po macheni Africa kafyue river na vika po kafyue river pampia. Kafyue river. Luapura beast.
Mr. Oscar, you got a question first. Because this president, we're going to stop talking about our, stuff. So, how are we going to sensitize people?
Amapinda, my brother. We don't want you to go to prison because vala kakawantu.
Okay, mama, if we, like us, because taban konkere kuna, mama, if we but if we can use this platform to.
So, but man, Muta, don't take me seriously. I was just kidding. Like, it's just a figure of speech. But since they don't want us to talk about our politics, to Kalala and Apali IBRAHIM TRAORE, So we have to be politically correct. Mamona.
Yes.
But we can't stop talking. Yes.
And we want to protect our brothers and sisters.
We won't stop talking. We'll be politically correct. Like, for example, I'm going to fact check them today. Last week there was a video which said they have 90% what? Completed their promises 90%, and then today they were saying something that they will work to complete.
They said they are not going to promise because they are supposed to finish
Exactly, Mwamwana.
So it's like a dog which is biting
its own tail. Mwalanda wapanga chi video ni jito yo wapangire video. Jito katunga ni nani ati natukwata we have completed 90% of our promises. Hello, today the same people they come at yo we are still working to deliver. And then there's a cyber law which is against peddling lies on social media.
False information.
Yes.
False information.
So
the problem again is they are working against time. Time so it's like they are confused. So they want 90% because it's not even 15%. Or I mean 10%. No.
But my point is why make laws they can't implement?
6.5%, because education to Arabica coffee, we are going to accept it at free education, even if class have about more than 100, which is not education. When you have 100 people in a classroom, you don't call that one education.
Okay, we have received a guest on Facebook. Welcome, Kona Yanga. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, Miss Impumi. Thank you.
Welcome. So we are celebrating, we are happy about what is happening in West Africa. The whole world is coming in to support Ibrahim Traore and what he's doing there. And also they are condemning inkondo yaba iya mutata kuya yaba mukongo because abantu balelandati ba Congo. So how can we enjoy freedom when Kukongo abantu badifwa like really high numbers? I don't want to be quoted, but we have lost millions of lives since 1994 in Kondoro ya Ambile Mukongo. But before we get started, let me just play the song Yakwa Dandy Crazy, and this is one of the songs that will be on my playlist for 2026 election, KOLOPA.com, and also the Zambia Army song, which was KK's words to Zambia. Those are on the playlist. And then KOLOPA.com was done by Dandy Crazy. And yes, it's like a prophetic song. And why it is so important to the 2026 election. This song is because we have baby boomers. Baby boomers is a generation. It's people who were born within a set after the First and Second World War. They call them
force them to retire.
Yes. So we have a problem in Africa, the entire Africa. Problem not with Africa. We have leaders who were born in after the First and Second World War. Baby boomers 1 and 2. Number these African leaders who fall in this category of baby boomers, they have ruined Africa. Ever now, Africa.
They have been given doctorates in Russia, in France, in UK, in America, and we thought that they have studied.
Yes,
we didn't understand.
But what am a doctorate, all kinds of PhD, honorary. To be presidents of Africa, to be rulers of Africa, number money.
Yes.
A country after 60 years of independence can have 3,000 meters of paved road. Really?
So, Facebook.
To push any Madam Kona Yanga, a comment before we play the music.
I'm joining this because I'm also in support of what is happening in Burkina Faso. I think it's high time that Africa come together and we shall rise and shine. And I greet everybody who is on this platform. This is a good job you're doing, Madam Impumi. Thank you.
Thank you. We are also live on TikTok. So we are live on TikTok and Facebook.
Okay.
Yes. So we play our song at Dandy Crazy. May so rest in peace. So to share kolopa.com because we want to kolopa, our baby boomers. Today, about kolopa. Facebook, I don't own the rights to the music, but Facebook. But we have a baby boomer, you know, if you are part of destroying a country in Africa, baby boomer would you say, one be longer. Now, if into nothing, West Africa.
It's a game of a do or die. Nazi was a big that to that as a person now ever to promote it. Kolopa, kolo so
Rest in peace. Dandy Crazy has left us so many gifts. Oh my God. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Dandy Crazy. Wandy. We don't own the rights to the music, but Facebook, just for, we are playing. So I don't know, but before we talk about this thing that's happening in West Africa, I just want a lot to say a little bit about what's happening in TONSE. And all I can say is there are teething problems from my end. When I sit and look at what's happening in TONSE, I would say there are teething problems. But I would just like to encourage the TONSE Alliance to settle their problems out of the public domain. Like, it's not helping, you know, for any correspondence that is written among themselves, it comes to social media. No, you are this is now advice. This is my advice to the TONSE team. You guys, you are the government in waiting. TONSE Alliance, you are the government in waiting. And we expect more professionalism in the way you are conducting business among yourselves, even if you differ. So how can people trust you with a country if you can't get along? I know, I mean, if you can't, you know, keep your differences out of the public media, or in other words, if you keep washing your dirty laundry in public. There's nothing wrong with differing, but the problem that I find is the TONSE admins washing their dirty laundry in public. You know, you can just make a short statement that the public, like, keep it on a need-to-know basis. Like, we don't have to be saying whatever disagreements are made, the whole letter is on social media. This is what the cyber law is all about, is the privacy, you know. Like private documents don't need to be flying around on social media, because these documents could be damaging to TONSE, because you are the government in waiting. Now, how can people trust you with a country if you can't keep the confidence among yourselves, you know? We know you're going to differ, yes, but agree to disagree and keep it in your private forums. This thing of every time we wake up, we see a document from a private document from TONSE on social media is disturbing. It's disturbing to me. And I'm talking about it because I've been reading comments. People have been commenting on those documents, and they have been saying, these are the same people we want to entrust the government in 2026. We are saying we are saying KOLOPA.com in 2026. No, but that is my question and my message to TONSE Alliance. And I come in peace, because you are posting these things in a social domain. Tafide Monica Buino.
I also have something that I would like to say on the same topic.
You may go ahead.
Thank you very much, my sister. I think you are correct. I have to be solemn here to speak this. And specifically, today I would like to speak to the heart of the chairman of TONSE spokesperson, Honorable Sean Timbo. If anybody can tag him, that would be okay. I'm happy with that one. But I have to mention here, I would like to mention the chairman of TONSE Alliance, the spokesperson of TONSE Alliance, who is Honorable Sean Timbo. So I would like to address, maybe it's a wrong word, but I would like to speak to you specifically. People are suffering, and people would like to trust some leaders. Today we are here gathered together with these friends of ours to say something in favor of the young leader who is TRAORE in Burkina Faso, because he has showed the good intentions and the love for his country and the love for Africa. So, getting the example of what is happening, apart from the fact that Traore is a military man, that one is a secondary thing, I think. But let's see at the intentions and what he is doing for the country. And that one we say is positive. So now I come to you, our viewers here. My appeal, speaking here to the TONSE Alliance spokesperson, Honorable what's the name?
Sean Timbo.
Sean Timbo. Sir, Mr. Sean Timbo, according to my myself, my own opinion, you are an intelligent person. You are very intelligent. You can speak very well. You can handle the public very well, very carefully. But Honorable Sean Timbo, and you are also a president of your own party, you have been entrusted the authority to speak on behalf of the 6th Republican president, who is Dr. Isiel, because he is the chairman of TONSE Alliance. Honorable Sean Timbo, you are representing the alliance. Hence, when you go on public eye, who is watching at you from the diaspora, when you go on a press conference and you are just by yourself, it gives me a negative picture, because Your Excellency, Honorable Sean Timbo, if you go online and you are speaking on behalf of the biggest alliance in Zambia so far, the TONSE Alliance, first thing, the picture is very bad when the people, they see you alone. And sometimes you have been speaking from your office or maybe from your home. Honorable Sean Timbo, if you love this country, which I know that you love the country, work together with the others. They are going to be different. Some have been in the government before. Others have never been in the government before. Some, like us, we are here in the diaspora. We have put our face, this is our faces, on these platforms because we think in Africa, we need new leaders. They might have some age, but we want leaders with new mentality. And the love, especially for our country in Africa and for the continent Africa as at large. So my dear brother Sean Timbo, I'm pleading to you. I don't put in doubt your intelligence. My comrade Sean Timbo, you are so intelligent. But you and me know very well that nobody has a monopoly of wisdom. So when you listen to some of us, you might learn something. When you listen to my sister, Pumulos Tumbeko, you might learn something. When you listen to our dear mother, Mama Chika Monica from Kitwe, you might learn something. When you listen to your antagonistic politicians, they can be Given Luwinda, it can be Secretary General for PF Nakachinda, can be a young man, Gen Z, can be a non-aligned young person who is following TONSE, Mashon Timbo, we are appealing to you, sir. Learn to accommodate the people. Learn to listen to the people. This government, the UPND government, the Zambian people have complained for so long. And one of the reasons that they complained was the government was not listening to the Zambian people. Mashon Tembo, you have a noble authority, noble responsibility to speak on behalf of ECL. Allow me to raise my voice here now, Mashon Tembo. Do not betray the love of the Zambian people for ECL. I repeat, do not betray the love of the Zambian people for ECL. Look into your hearts and communicate to the Zambian people exactly what ECL is speaking to the Zambian people. He's a person who's going through challenges in the country where they have not respected him as a former president. This is history. It has nothing to do with accusations. This is history. And the history is going to judge all of us. You, Mr. Sean Tembo, and I personally, who is here in the diaspora. History is going to judge us. If you assume that responsibility of being the spokesperson of the chairman of TONSE, Mr. Sean Tembo, do not abuse that noble responsibility. There are millions and millions and millions of Zambia who would like to listen, to hear exactly what the TONSE chairperson would like to communicate to them. If at all my address to you might have been offensive, I ask for forgiveness. But I thought I would address this. Someone is going to ask me, why do you address only Sean Tembo? I have addressed only Sean Tembo because he's the one now who is speaking on behalf of the chairman of the TONSE Alliance. And TONSE Alliance is a composition of different presidents, different politicians, different members belong to these distinguished politicians. So please, we don't hate. I am a Zambian. We don't hate even this government. I do not hate this government. What we have said is the government does not listen to us. We said, stop the cyber bill. The government did not listen to us. We said, stop the Constitution amendment. The government is not listening to us. We have said, respect the churches, respect even the Bishop of Lusaka, Bishop Banda. They could not listen to us. This is history. And the history is going to judge us. You and me. I choose to be part of the suffering Zambians. The Zambians where the young people are exposing their lives to situations which are just difficult and dangerous for their future, both health-wise and the spiritual wise. Thank you so much. I hope, Honorable Sean Timbo, if you can, if this word is going to reach you, sir, reflect on it and work together with others. Honorable, no one has monopoly of wisdom. Work together with others, and Zambia is going to benefit. If you think what I'm saying has no reason, doesn't carry any wisdom in it, look at the young man, TRAORE, 37 years. He's working with other people, and he is delivering. And he has become the center of focus of leadership worldwide, not only in Africa. This young man, TRAORE, has become an icon, even to European people here, Americans, Africans. Hopefully, he can become an icon even to Zambian politicians. I rest my case. Thank you very much.
So, welcome everyone. If you're just joining, we are here to talk about what is happening in West Africa. The TONSE is just a side note, and if you'd like to comment, those on the panel, Madam Notes, welcome, good to have you. One like him, would you like to say anything to the TONSE Alliance? Myself, I just, my comment on the TONSE, I'll repeat, I said it earlier. I look at what is happening in TONSE Alliance as teething problems, and I'm just asking them to resolve whatever differences they have out of social media. Like, let them not wash their dirty laundry in public, because TONSE is the government in waiting, and we are all looking up to TONSE. So if they want to form government, how are they going to solve problems for the entire country? You know, TONSE is an alliance. I've seen a comment, someone who said that PF, I'll read it, comment from Howard Mulenga. He says, PF Muichi Ndike, you lost the 2021 election partly because of arrogance. Why is it difficult to respect your TONSE Alliance constitution? You don't use the constitution to remove Zumani from his position, and you are not authorization to change any without following TONSE Alliance. In my view, Sean Timbo is following the constitution. Muicheme, people are looking for your leadership. So this is another problem. Now, TONSE is an alliance. It's not only PF. That's why there's Sean Timbo and there's many other political party leaders. And we are just saying there are going to be differences, but can these people show some maturity and resolve these problems outside of the public domain? Because we are actually ruining the chances of TONSE forming government. And I'm going to say this. It's like, why are you people doing this? Are you trying to sabotage TONSE? This is just a question. Are you trying, somebody is trying to sabotage TONSE? Because people will lose hope. People will lose hope in TONSE. And already people, they're already saying that you don't have opposition. So now you are giving the ruling party ammunition to break down TONSE. Through your own conduct, you are giving the ruling party ammunition to discredit you to the voters. And this is where I'm here to say, Sean Timbo, as a spokesperson, let's put a wrap on this and solve these problems in secret, in private. You know, we are at a very critical stage right now. We need to build the trust of the people. So I think that's my comment on this. Madam Knott or one like him, you have a comment before we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, thank you, Queen Pomi. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
And
Yes.
the rest of the panel, Father Mpombo and one Kim, how are you all? I just want to say that, you see, first and foremost, TONSE must realize that these cyber laws are primarily targeted to them, more so to them than any other citizen, because the ruling party wants to find out each and every move so that they try and, use it as ammunition against them. So TONSE has to be smart. TONSE has to be very smart. Somebody TONSE has to be very smart and stop, all these shenanigans so that they don't give the ruling ammunition to target.
Mohan, can you mute?
So that they try.
Okay, go ahead, Mama.
Right. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, they shouldn't leave themselves open to all these issues, because the public, they have a lot of confidence in them. They've built that confidence so far. They shouldn't try and destroy it just in the blink of an eye. It would be very unfortunate. So the only thing I can advise them that they need to have a lot of maturity. Let's put aside politics of hate, politics of bickering. Let's have more mature politics where we can just discuss issues and agree to disagree. If at all something is not pleasing, you can discuss it and come to a common agreement. But let's not use public media to try and discredit the alliance. It's going to be very damaging, and in the long run, it is only going to give ammunition to the ruling who we are trying so hard to take out in 2026. So that is my humble appeal to TONSE. Please, let's all work together. Let's join hands as a team, and let's unite so that we come together. And it's only in unity that we can, build. Whereas if we're divided, it will be very difficult to take out the ruling. You've already seen the hardships that we've gone through as a people. TRAORE has given us a very green light to say, Africa can do it. We should rally behind him and try and learn something from him, rather than just, bickering amongst yourselves. No, let's move forward. Politics of hate, politics of immaturity must be cast aside. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Notes. One like him, any comments? No comment. So, Madam Notes, you are really right, because it's actually very sad to see all this bickering. Who said there that atimiti shishi parliamenta shibula kukwesana? So who says that people will not have disagreements? Yes, but it's how you resolve these disagreements.
Yes.
But then we don't want to compare to what is happening in let's look at Burkina Faso. The young man TRAORE, we know the circumstances, how FYI should move power.
Yes.
But that man, firstborn, he's a few years older than my firstborn. But that young man, he has united everybody. He has united Burkina Faso, and he is carrying what is important to him is the mission of the country. And this is what we expect from TONSE. To look at the mission that they have of the suffering millions in Zambia. How many people? 15 million Zambians are living in poverty. 15 million Zambians are living in poverty, and this should be the focus of TONSE. Not bickering in social media, who removed who did what. How are you going to take 15 million Zambians out of poverty if you are fighting over who removed what? Who didn't follow a constitution in social media? You can fight, yes, but do it in private. Because now, if these fights continue, then people will lose hope, because the hope is in your ECL. Remember, ECL was in Uka, everybody's in Uka. Abantu balekonka ba ECL. ECL was in Uka, everybody was in Uka. Now ECL is in Tonse, bonse tuli ku Tonse. So my question is to Sean Timbo, what if ECL leaves Tonse tomorrow? Sean Timbo. This is my question. Because if I were ECL, I would start looking at options to say, if Tonse is not what it seems, why should ECL put his name on something bad, on drama? Why should ECL be a chairman of a scandalous alliance every time? These people under ECL, they can't get along. They are bickering in the public domain. So if tomorrow you wake up and the ECL says, I am leaving Tonse, and forms another alliance, we shall follow him. But Sean Timbo, where will you be? This is a question to ask yourself. It's a critical question. It is a critical question because ECL has his own political party. But then every time there is fighting between Tonse and PF members, remember ECL's allegiance is to his own political party. ECL's allegiance is to PF. And we all follow ECL. So if ECL wakes up tomorrow and says, I'm done with Tonse, where will Sean Timbo be? This is just a question. So I think people need to think, because at this point, ECL came to politics for the Zambians. He didn't come because there was Wuka. He just joined Wuka. He didn't come because of Tonse. He just joined Tonse. I think ECL's number one mission is to save Zambians, the 15 million Zambians who are in abject poverty right now. And already, if we look at ECL's legacy, it is something similar to IBRAHIM TRAORE, but I think ECL can now take what TRAORE is doing in 2026.
That's what I wanted even to add on. It's true. The spirit of ECL is like this young boy.
Yeah.
ECL refused the gender thing coming from the United States. And they denied him money when he refused. So TRAORE has denied other things. They denied him help, and he says, we don't eat. TRAORE has answered to the world. We do not need Eurobonds. We don't need IMF. We need to utilize our resources to gain the money. That's what this young man has said. And this ECL did when with the Konkola, I don't know what this case of mine, when they said, let's take it away from Vedanta. That was the idea. Let's get it away from Vedanta. It becomes a Zambian asset. Gentlemen, whether Milingolungu was stealing because he was a Zambian, he was the one there put at KCM or not. The question is not whether Milingolungu stole something or not. The question is, the KCM asset, was it a Zambian asset? The answer is yes, it became a Zambian asset. So I'm saying, some of the actions of Lungu remind us of the actions of this young, brilliant leader, TRAORE. Let's get our land. These are the words. Listen to me. Let's get our land. The land of Burkina Faso belongs to the Burkinabe. I don't know what they call them. The Burkinabe. The minerals of Burkina Faso belongs to the Burkinabe. The president of Burkina Faso is a president of the Burkinabe. He's not the president of France. He's not the president of America. He is the president of Burkina. The president of Zambia must be a president of the Zambians. So if we, I'm not going to say, I've stopped speaking anything to advise this government. I've stopped. You want to listen to me, you want to hear me. What I'm doing now, what I'm going to do now in the future is to speak to the future leaders. They are young future leaders. By ECL, we respect him because he has experience and he knows what can be better for the country. But the future leaders of Zambia, Kasonde Mwenda, Binwe Ompundu, Kangombe, Shaka Fuswa, and other young people who can take over this country and tell the investors to say, you are an investor, you come from, where do you come from? I come from America. Come here in Zambia. When you come here, what you are going to do is this: 59% or 56% is Zambian, 40% is yours. Are you okay with that? Yes, sir. Yeah, come. We'll do business with you. Not a country where nothing is being collected for Zambia. Lufwanyama diamonds, minerals, nothing is being collected. If something is being collected, where is the money going? Can you tell the Zambian people, if you collect anything from Lufwanyama, where are you taking the money to? Abantu balifulwa. My MBC, come on board. I'm waiting for you. MBC, come on board. Leaders, come on board. I'm waiting for you. Come, join the platform. Thank you very much. Go on.
Hi, Lakeni Soko.
Yes, madam.
Mwaiseni. Welcome, Facebook to the live. Can you share? Mwilati not sharing. You know, this is our constitutional right to be here to talk. We talk respectfully, we talk facts, we are okay. Yeah. We are okay. So we are talking about TONSE. Any comments on the TONSE? What's happening in TONSE?
Okay. Ine mku mwana kwani pati bat mutonse. Ishire foka sana ni trust, wiseness, then no doubting one another. Because leadership, if we have a bomba so, what should tulimuli basi, once tulima drivers, then the drivers are going steering umufi wala tuesha. Amanga to afanya bonzo kuika ta steering nishita to kwalisha.
Churchill.
Hello?
Correct. Mwanande chinga.
So, apaya marita zotukweta. Verate makuyo neo frena abapo. Therefore, you want leadership. Leadership and wiseness. Then leadership, you fire commitment. Not from Alan, my room tuka, from Alan Shanya as a secret Mafirata Pamulavasa.
Actually, you know, if Omalanda Basoko, Balungu can be testing these leaders in TONSE. This is a test. Because there is a plan B where if Lungu cannot be on the ballot, abantu balanda to Lungu akason tafi or to kasala. So these people need to realize Ukwebati Balungu badi was smart. And Balungu is actually testing his team.
Very intelligent.
So Balungu is actually at Balanda Tishani at litmus test in a ponga baita Tishani mwewa ya kumaskuru. Hii absence ya Balungu no kubika to act on his behalf is a litmus test to see if these people, they are going to pass that test and they qualify to carry the weight of Zambia on their shoulders. If they can't carry the weight of a committee, can they carry the weight of 20 million Zambians? Can they? Think carefully.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello. Now is it not a risk, madam? Where maybe because looking at the time where you're not having like someone in a position, and then you say, let me just try to test one or two people. That's when I'll choose who to replace me. Is it not costly, like maybe in terms of selling that person in all the process?
No, Lungu will be on the ballot. But Lungu, when forming a team, these people in TONSE who have been privileged to be appointed by Walungu, they should be aware that this is a test for them. Lungu is a very smart man. This is a testing period for all these people. Some of them, they are there by accident. No. Lungu, whom he's going to work with in 2026. You will be surprised when he forms the government in waiting, people who will be in his cabinet, because he's testing these people to see. After 1 month, drop. Are you people really there to save Zambians or save yourselves?
I don't know if I got you right where you said he's going to be in a bad paper in 2026.
Yes.
Was it banned by your opposition court to say he will not be eligible?
That banning was illegal because you can only claim you can only contest the running of somebody on a ballot paper when actually somebody is filed in a nomination to be a president. So they did it too quick.
Yeah, but they don't allow ignorance.
Yes.
They don't allow ignorance. So, per incuriam muchilatini, per incuriam muchiletili urokwevati. Ukubomfya ututu wali wa majudges. Yabakale so nomba imwe bana nikane mwabale kushaimo. Namu shako chiletili urokwe baba no byabapingu omulando kusaba kwebati mulando wa mututu wenu. Kamwapingu wile no. Pikulu tatualande pukai kwa divasai by security norm. Tatualande po.
On the critical information. But the other thing, Don Oscar, is
so tatuakulanda pono baturemira fyatyawe okuchaba fechintu. You know, we want to Walanda justice. Justice yabati muntu ngaiwa mwamukaka. That one we call it justice. Umuntu ngatai banangofyemo takuli kumukaka. Nga mwamukaka means you are committing injustice. So if you are injustice, so no vero mwalandati. Oyu kumulo stumbe koyo. Oyuma ayokumulo stumbe. Take minine mu future elections. No, but kumulo stumbe. Talalanda no kulanda ngale fo kwimini. No mwine talandire. Ale fo kwimini na kutala. Talalanda, talasaina pachipepa. Kuti mwamwe bashanyaji. Iwe next time na tawake minne bata saine. Tamievele imwe. Namieva jakasaina. No manish momukanichi.
Chimona ati nkobekera wakobekera omwana kashi. Ere mama ya kukoti ati wababeko pana. Kobekera te chupo.
imwe wakomekele vyabo
tukomekele peta tulaupana ngano mwafika shanyu
mulaufa ifyeta kwaba kuwasunguta kwabefyo iyo lo yo tukomcha mu Zambia ifitonse twakulanye bakubonse ekyo kunoko twaba iko kuchalo ko twaba kuno ekwaba lo eyo bazambia babomfya abayipangire maromanzi nanye no kusambirira moya kusambirira abayipangire maromanzi no maromanzi bapanga poro ya msango yati yo kundachiwe ngo walota duka we president tawake
minine
number if mwalishi wa judgment ya baloya tafabo kwista discuss if we don't discuss na ina wine I can't discuss the only thing you ngalanda pochakwe bati bushe bali wonso mulinganya nanguta mwali mulinganya
ise
ndacho mulinganya tamwali
ero usheba bali bebati bakeminina kuti bakuchide
tulungu tala ndati akemina lungu ala ndati atine na isa mukupoka fechi chiani eto mayo sambase ndele mulekesha imwe uwase ndele chipani mausa base ndele chipani no tubantu twakwatenembo teni pamatako wonse tuwa Kulelande chishinka imwe ichishinka tali wamba mausa mpa awulile chipani cha PF abomfeshe abalumendo abalanda ti twalikomenembo teni pamatako ewa abomfeshe iyo te cyber security iyo chishinka bantu abalumendo babomfeshe no mawale bomba no bulumendo no nalali na UPN party bomba na yena no by photo alanda okay chisho afina umalikomene 10 pamatako ifwe turefa afiati pere difie upingushi justice pere nyabantu epela tie ina ishiromba nango fimo ndanda fiati pere nife justice ngachako bati imwe bali apa platform ole for kwimina wa president if it is just that you stand I'm asking the government, allow them to stand. Because that is justice. Epela. If we were to learn that, ina ishapata kainde, ishamupata. Ufayo kumweme chinka, na aliebe chinka, ba president ba kainde. Mwisenda neva simumba. Neva simumba. Wako bafuma. Abama baby boomers, wale landa po abani. No, mwiwa senda. Ina alilanda. Wala ngufwa, taba ngufwa. We send a Frankie Ward. We send a Frankie Ward. Frankie Ward, yeah. Ewale nearby President Daka in the Chilema. What you are doing is nonsense. Frankie Ward, yeah. Oh, Mwura no bati yo ni campaign one. Ushenga mwa imwanga masanje bainati. Okay, Don Oscar. Mwalala pushani. Pakweba ati president akaindishe masinda Frank Ward raralanda ati champe shamano pantu Frank Ward yawalandire wa akatek imwe akainde chilema shonse tiye shala shafiro mbole pantu netensambu shandi nomba na watu pokensambu shonse so nomba
nga Philippa chokchimwalanda echo tatulekano kulanda bufi if it is factual and we can trace it we can talk.
Frank Wadia ati ba president akainde chilema nganabanda teach nonsense ndelan tensekere ndensele ndelanda tefo bulelanda amano tamuri uwalandire ni father Frank Wadia.
Yes. Oh apa cyber law donos kaide tukanyo kubepo bufi. But we can talk about the facts.
Frank Wadia. Presidential spokesperson.
Uwale batukana.
Uwale landa bakateka ba president. Aleni yole kisheni pamenso. Mumone okwebati ngana landa ati there is nonsense tensele. Ndelanda yechishinka bakateka. So nomba eure stanomba protect bakateka so no before ndelanda ababonsi aba ukololesha pachimo nwechale to yumu aiche TRAORE ababonsi aba kubatanfya mu butungulushi tabakwete ensambu shakutungulula eshalo fya mu Africa te Zambia yeka mu Africa twanaka imwe twanaka ineninaka nanaka na abantu abakwe basyati uyo tulongana nankwoyo uyo kulongana nankweyo kulongana longana kulongana imwe mwemisepera mwebali apa imwe mwemisepera nibanga mwavoterapo balongana okukusa chinja chati imwe mwebala nebo TONSE Alliance kwasa pita fyaba days 15 kusema pati hawe ineno bana arachinja na amba kubomba naba iwo
I know, like it is one day I'm a Zambian politicians one day. That's why I'm a baby boomers.
See, not just to cut you short, it's like this politician they have got the same language. Because I remember when the GPM and also Shimbagambweli, when they were in opposition trying to work with the HH, they called the president then, Mr. Eric, a lot of names being corrupt, a lot of names, but you also Edgar Lungu allowed those people to work with him during the 2021 elections as the part of the campaign team. It's more or less like, okay, what I've come to learn with politicians is when they are in opposition, they call names, or maybe if they're not working together, they can call name each other, they will say what.
If you're a baby boomer, KOLOPA.com, 2026 KOLOPA.com,
Moneni aba politician yaba chimpa pishako chintu chimo we muntu nakwata 75 years uli mufyashi watwala umwana obe ku school ku university either mu Zambia or abroad umwana obe aisa kwata diploma or degree muri accounts yo futhi uli umwana wasa mchinchintira ati awo 10 years experience akakwata shana experience
pariyo nalani akofo chafo chitika kuno kuba songo pantu ineno bana ali bakofya file to aisha kuno kubomba kuma institutions ya kwa songo kuno ofo chaba bane ngama umfati 10 years na 5 years experience chaba so aba nesu vatampa abaiche muri abaiche fira mwanangu 16 years vamepera akapepara kuno vapera akapepara akakumbira kwa abaiche 16 years songa mwatampa my comrade, when you start at 16 years, at wabomba. No, not at job on training. Tabaita na job on training. Wala is accounting. Unawi no wa mbonfia. Efo alala ndani ifiwani. Ofo ina fuwachit. Achi nshakuli pile mpia. No mbana ala kupela. Na ala sign up. What wapanga 1 year experience.
You can volunteer and internship. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Accompanyant. Na sabu kushatu kwete miaka inga ati kwete 16 years. Ona sakwe wati. Iwori mwaichi. Tawala kwanisha na 18. So, there is something that I can do for you. I'm going to sign a wabomba for 1 year at my company. So number.
Yeah.
16 years. Wapanga 1 year experience. 17 to 18, 3 years. 19, 4, 20 years. 5 years. 20 years. So, imwe na ine. 20 years. You now qualify. Ya basic balanda once at do you have 5 years experience? Mauva.
Yeah.
Eko batista kunonde nyeba. Ine na alipata na bai chabesa panope nepo tubomba ifwe. Waisa isa mwe bantu mfwe ni mwana wande alisa isa mkubomba kuli. Mtawa mpere ya certificate. Ine ndaf signer. Na signer. Okay, I've signed. umwana obe alisa isapano na saina ine 1 year experience mulangu fwa nomba ife ku Zambia nista tufikirefi nami pushai muwonzi
kuno siafula pofe ulu tulefo fimbe fo alanda ti tabakon cafe like which word can I use? They don't use like procedure.
Tawati mwafi chalo washukuru wantu tawati mwacha ifo tatuati mwabe na Zambia tatuati mwa tatuai temwa ifwe tatuai temwa mwana mfofo na anda
that's why no we are fight it's very difficult to we
are fight but if na mishikira imwe mfofo na ndorondoro ila imwe fira tiula so mfwe to alanda so banie kilangwa baba Shoprite ba South Africa Shoprite taka kusinishe wo kutaka saine ati wabo mbawane ye mwana mfofo ino mwana mfofo ino ine
sana
Shoprite we taka suminya ti wabo mbawane ye taka saine nomba ine kuno kondi kuno oratorio Don Bosco Corporation yabai chaba abalumendo umwa chai saba fiashi wasapano nosa therefore umwa chesa bombe ko volunteer nomba question after nga bomba volunteer mukamusainisha nasabe batoke au sign ile signature alabika po the state recognizes that signature that uyomwa ichi alisa bomba pano 1 year nangwa ombele 5 months nangu 7 months ile ni sign mwanangu fowina wino
sana fe
yes so efija mumfai mwati umwai chomusungu Africa 20 years aya womba na mukampani pantu yo 5 years yo watu bat 5 years experience yo nambira kuwa chewa mweshe imwenga mwali kwata panganda mwali kwata kampani na mwali kwata farm umfwene for your experience mwali kwata farm kushangombo farm abene ba farm ngamwali lembesha na alikwata ine nebo farmer na alikwata farm ame farmer so imwe mwali kwata authority to sign so that uwaisa mkuomba pa farm pamwenu nangu bamutumo kufuma ku Kamfinsa prison mungufe wino bamutumo Kamfinsa prison baisa mkuomba pa farm pamwobe iwe walikwata authority to sign pantu company yobe is registered and farm it has been registered so you sign at uyu alisa bomba pamwandi for 1 year. That's how we have the 5-year experience. Yo, do you have 5 years experience? Abashungu batampani bari abayi che babomba pamayanda nababomba panganda pali bawishi bali kwata company ya kutole fisoso muleo mfa nalambi shimikira bakula mishimikira fishinka bawishi batole fisoso mtown company bali lembesha umwana aisagomba kuri bataba wishi tata daddy can I work okay so utole kwa fisoso bawishi balemba chumwana wande abomba 1 year kutole fisoso that is experience matesha napela thank you very much
so ambombo
emkwa hello
what salaba
shira umfwanska
mashira salira kambi ndakwato kusakamana na kushira nko mafuti bakoya mucha doctor candidate leso mwaya senda candidate pandu wishwali kwatenda lama ekala kumbala pandu ni pili oro nijere wakushipata ero kuya tapale yafashwa kona ngwe mweli atakwaba na ngwe mweli yaishwa kofi nama problem ya wako tapali fashwa Era moya muiminika kulia kwine bamuchita campaign ya wina. Mwasanga alafuma kulia. Ala kumbala eko akulira eko kwa television kulia takwaba. Kulia ngam parliament tapali fora ndira abantu kula ndafe ya. Nishikusha chikana tuafa mu Zambia mwesi muno.
We need to love our country. That is very correct. If you are my politicians, my political parties, stand padiati pantu yoto mo wike pofie. Abe nangoni MP nangwabe nangoni Catfishing and Council. Mayor. TONSE nangoni mayor. So ma fionse fio. Imwa Zambia. Zambia imwa Kenya mwe. We have a challenge in Zambia. Omwa iche IBRAHIM TRAORE. Naranda na tusebanya wonse. Iwe na ine na tusebana. Mweumfa. Yeah. Iwe na ine wine. Na ine ninsebana. Pantu IBRAHIM TRAORE mwaicho kuchira paini. Akwete miaka 37 years. So yes. If you are sham. Mwaiche. 37 years if are Stephen to Fikulu. Imwana kelifon sefi akobati fya mingalato tentureke. Let's stop it. Fya mingalato doesn't work. Doesn't help a country. If it help a country is to speak the truth. Abantu wale yes. Washima farmer. Wale fire ukwebati country ya panga ya shitama tractor. Yes, IBRAHIM TRAORE. Nashta matrakta. Nashta. TONSE nashta. Imo monse tu asebana. Tapari urechu apata karudo pusukapa. Takuri wa pusuka. Na tu se.
Ayapanga kanu kufuma mu Indian Ocean into Burkina Faso.
Yes. Thank you very much, Kenny Soko. So thank you so much for your contribution. Chava, please, can you come in? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if we today work in a Masai Balozi, today work in a 15, if you're a man up at the PhD. Where has the money gone to? Where is the vision that they had gone to? Very embarrassing indeed. That was supposed to be done, I don't know how many years ago. The time by power, because they were actually that was part of their promises as well. I remember Sanan, it's very easy to panga to chatting for the so this is 2108 between 2 hours yes she to shinga the Lord said got you mujuni tamwa last time that we shot this in June. Now I take it to defend
As my sister is speaking, please remember, it's just a minute. Tap the screen, please. Tap the screen. We need to reach today 20,000. Tap the screen, please. Everybody, let's give support to Quimpumi. Let's give support to Quimpumi. She's doing a great job. The only thing we can do ourselves is just to tap the screen. Sorry. So, can you continue, my sister? It's all right. Thank you.
Yeah. So, like the way we are doing, I think we need. We need support even as if as of now we don't know what's going to happen, but all we know is if just as you are like you have said, well, IBRAHIM has done a lot, has done something, you know. The problem president in 50 years to get that young president. 55 years young president. Well, even look
at what Ibrahim has done. 37 years old. You know the problem that we have also when we division ingalenge shati tuwasiro kunyapo ababalipo. In as much as we would say no, each other ichi. We already have a movement. It's a movement. It's not yet a political party. It's a movement. But in the
so, I see you are campaigning for Ichawa. Can I? Is that correct?
I'm not even campaigning for each other. One thing that I'm saying, is that when we like, if we hold hands, I'm telling you, it will be it will be a way.
So you know, okay. So I know, but let me just say one thing. I don't fall in that category of which and many other people don't. So, and I think this is where this.
I know why you would say that, Mami.
Yeah, but I think
it is just a word to say like giving chance to young people to do one or two things. Look,
yeah, but let me just.
I think on that one. I think
yes, that word just say each other. When you want unity, you don't segregate.
Yes.
But
segregate. You have to learn this word. It is called inclusiveness.
Yes. Inclusivity.
Inclusivity. It means if you impofu shikengilemo.
Abakulu bakengilemo.
That is where I
but Ishinariano is discriminatory. That word itself is discriminatory.
No, one funny part. The problem is, in as much as you want to attack over the name.
No, we are not attacking, we are advising you. It's advice.
Oh, okay.
My sister.
Just a minute. Madam.
My name is Praise.
Thank you very much, Praise. Because the tradition, if I talk to more with the Shina, no matter much to be like I would be the teacher right. So, but Praise your friend. I hope you are not a praise singer.
My name. That's my name. No, that's my name is No.
Okay.
Don't be offended. He's just kidding. I think he's just kidding. Yeah.
Praise your friend. This time, we are just 60 years after independence. 60 is too much. It's a long, very too much. It's a long time. So no, but praise, praise, naine. Mulu wa states. Kenya shishoko na bina wa Kenya is here. Zambia. Majaka Hazard is here. Our leaders, they are here. We are here on this platform. We want to acquire some friend. Let's change something. If me, I became a president, Nanamo Gulanda 30, Nimpangama Dirunawa China, Nimparangama Dirunawa Korea, North Korea, Mukantan, one for each other. In a mountain, because they are pioneer, what to the fine if you are tea to pay Zambia, Zambia, we want to a jelabo and to a pay machine if you are poor to a jelabo. Malaba Chaba Muku Makumai. Those people are small minors. Prison nangu few many ni fijelabo. What is jelabo? What is jelabo? We have criminalized the people of Zambia, and we have allowed the people from Dubai to come and mine in Zambia
for free.
Zambia
For free. Shame.
Shame. Shame on us. When the Chinese is coming to dig the minerals in Zambia and you arrest the Zambians, shame on us. Shame on us. Umaicho Traore, Ofabela Umaichi Champions League Traore, Pantualandira Chama minerals Yamu Burkina Faso, Yama Burkina Base. Well, yeah,
Chaba nyonga. Eh?
Yes. Not Chibakalipa. Amanani, they are Burkina Base. They are Burkina Base. Uyuma Traore is not against any opposition leader.
Yeah.
Let me take the minerals. My friends, the French, come here. My French come here. Muzambia wale send the few, matatueshi, betawatu bakaidi. I hope Muzambia they can tell me who takes the mines, who takes the minerals from Rufanyama, who takes the suji lights from Wakula, who takes the Chanyuko from Southern Province, nobody has told us. No one. We are not against any individual Zambia. We are against someone who does not love the Zambia.
We are against decisions that are working. Decisions.
Someone is going to be an enemy of Zambia.
Yeah, no one is happy about whatever is happening.
But you know, before you come on, welcome my brother, my young brother there. So to achieve a to panel, one to achanda pali ba TONSE, and in summary, we are just joining.
Madam Queen, Madam President.
Yes, Madam Comrade, Honorable.
Yeah, nezo pempa gaidi prezi. Ezagari kubwela na point yake, so Mr. Interject. Sinambe na famene akamba. Otherwise,
so much.
You know why we interjected?
No, my praise. Wait. My praise. I'm not against you.
We are not against it. Let me just say.
No.
So in the best place, we're saying that I've come here to sell each other and everything.
No, because you were saying when we wachilanda to pay them chance each other not number for the tuli so where does that leave people like us?
Saying that you didn't get my
no, but I was just responding to what you said. No, but you praise. Praise. The point is, you can continue, but I'm just saying, any chance but some of us are to live. And we're just saying that the way Dichabaiche is discriminatory. If you go to Burkina Faso, ule tungurula mwaiche, but Talenanda Dichabaiche, he has a support of everyone. Ingale the TRAORE muna venkote shire mushinguruka na bayuthi bananko na bamushinguruka. Mwamona? And that is the language we want of unity. Because if you say Dichabaiche is discriminatory to certain people.
That is where I was coming.
Okay, now you can finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But the problem is, I think that's the reason why. But before you are in the States, I think you know where you are. Problem talk what that even just reading is difficult for us. Zambians. Yeah, okay, we Italy. But the problem that we have have a problem with reading and understanding. So if somebody is coming up with a point, you wait until
but praise just on that. I think this platform is an open platform. We allow to interject. It's a health. It's more interesting when people can, when you give each other chance. This is not a formal like to the mukoti yo. Let's be just civil with each other. And if I,
Madam President, last time we were complaining about Neri Muti. That Muswa Bwanji vamene afuna kukamba muntu vamene vili kusogolo pamene sana rondolole. Sasa mtestamsi ya place tumvere then manje tizamfaringa ma question. That's why
okay, Kanshi mutwelele. Sorry, Kanshi.
All right.
Yeah. Madam Praise, we are sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Let's listen to
somebody can come in.
No.
Land your point, Kaidi.
No, go on, my sister, please, go on. Right, come on, don't get angry. Right, come on.
A test that's a test for leadership. Yes, this is a test for leadership.
It's all right, please, go on.
That's what I know. There's something that I'm considering doing. No, I'll speak later because
give your opinion, please. Even in 1 minute, we want you to say your opinion, please. Thank you. Okay, do it. Yeah, please. We want to listen to you.
Now, what I was saying was, we need support from people. We can't rule because cannot rule. That is why I was saying that. That's the reason why I was saying, if we can all come together, okay. If you go back, about me shape over PF, it's as a youth. So what I'm saying is, we are being what can I say? That today, come. If we come together, the person that is going to be endorsed, we all know the person that we want. So if we can come together and speak one voice, each other does not limit abantu abakulu. Much abaiti mwali bana bakulu. Mwali bana bakulu tamwa afa abaiti beka no. Mwali bana bakulu. You know. So if we can only come together, that is what I was saying. If we can only come together and we even get support from other people, then we are going to achieve and get what we want. You know, it's just a name to say, okay, fine, maybe each right. It's a movement for good governance. It's a movement for good governance. Mamoninga. So if at all somebody says, I'm just giving an example. If at all we like say, okay, fine, we want what's not to show to reform. We are going this route. But the problem that we have is Bambeka movement, we are being divided, should I say. That is where the problem is. We are being divided. If we are being divided. In the Ramanga Shaisa, to movement case. You are blinded as Abaiche. But we all know the person that we want. Is it?
There's a comment on Facebook. There's a comment.
So I think Chawaiche is only Chawaiche which has the capable candidate. That's what you think?
Another question for her from Facebook. Wait, Praise, another question from Facebook. They say, this fight is not for each other. It's a fight for big people. You just wait. bamupokerereko abakulu teti mulwe nenkalamu. That is a comment.
This is what I'm saying.
Yes.
That is yes. Oh, it's a movement. One thing that we need to understand is it is a movement.
But why should you be in the forefront yourself?
What do you mean?
Why do you think Ichawaiti should be in the forefront? Why? Why do you think so?
We need to wait as we are supposed to be united and move in one accord.
But be careful. The question is very interesting, my sister. Why do you think Ichawaiti is the only solution to this problem? Why do you think so?
Did you hear what I said?
Did you hear my question?
I did.
Why do you think so? Why do you think so?
Sorry, I just came in from Moçambique.
In other words, why should Zambians rally behind Ichawaiti?
Yes. So what we are saying is, what we are saying is, I think this was a movement that was that the reason why probably